to college sports. Senator Bernie Sanders wants to let athletes unionize. Hillary Vaughn is in Maryland at Montgomery College. Hillary, good morning to you. You've been talking to both coaches and athletes. What are they saying?
Good morning, Ashley. That's right. Athletes and coaches both think that there should be some representation and there should be some ability and leniency for athletes to be able to make some money while they are in school. But how that's done is up for debate. Right now, college athletes are not paid. Many of them get scholarships, but they cannot make money on the side selling their name, image, and likeness. The National Collegiate Athletic Association has those rules to keep players eligible for amateur sports and to prevent it from becoming professional. But a former tennis player at University of Massachusetts at Amherst tells me the restrictions on name, image, and likeness, NIL, are too strict.
NIL goes so beyond just doing sponsored posts for Instagram. For instance, when I was in college, I couldn't teach tennis in the summertime. That's against NIL, which is kind of crazy, but I could make money doing that. And that doesn't require me to have, tons of Instagram followers.
The NCAA says they're open to reforming those rules, but don't think unions are the way to go. A former assistant wrestling coach at Ohio University tells me there is a better option without going full-blown union for athletes.
I've always said there needs to be a representative association. It doesn't have to be a union. I do think we need to walk before we can run. And again, if you ask me today, I would rather not see college athletes become paid employees of the university.
And Ashley, there is a larger concern about corruption when you involve big brands and give them the ability to essentially pay athletes thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. There is concern that they would be ultimately the ones recruiting these players from high school, trying to win them over by offering a lot of these lucrative deals, and that would totally cut out colleges from being on the at the negotiating table with these high school athletes before they go to college. Ashley?
Right. A lot of concerns about that very issue. Hillary, thank you very much.